Everyone, Tony Costa here from Toronto Apologetics. So glad that you could join us. I'd like to encourage you, if you've not done so already, to subscribe to the channel, Toronto Apologetics. It's 100% free. Also ask that you like and share the video. Today, just going to be discussing just a brief clip of a Roman Catholic, I believe it's a cardinal, and you often hear in ecumenism that we're all part of the same church. We're all part of the same church. And the problem with ecumenism, of course, is that it is contrary to the gospel. And if you're interested in that, I'll put a link in the description box. I had a couple of months ago, I had my good friends, Dr. Edward Dulcour and Reverend Anthony Rogers, discussing the gospel and ecumenism. And so I hope to have them on soon, maybe another 2 weeks. I'm planning to have them on for a further discussion on that. But you will often hear people say, well, those who hold to ecumenism will say, it doesn't matter if you're Roman Catholic, you're Eastern Orthodox, you're a Copt, you're part of the Assyrian Church of the East, you're part of the Ethiopian Orthodox Church. It doesn't matter what you are, you're a Protestant. We're all Christians. We're all part of the same church, and we just have different views, and so on and so on. So that is generally that's generally the motto of the ecumenicals, the ecumenists, as we call them, those who believe that you're a Christian, whatever your denomination is. And of course, evangelicals, particularly those of the Reformed stripe, will emphasize, no, you can't be a Christian unless you have the gospel of grace, based on Galatians 1, 6 to 9. And you will often hear those in the Eastern Orthodox Church, and the Eastern Orthodox Church, by definition, based on the documents, the Synodicon of Orthodoxy and the Council of Jerusalem of 1672, that was put out by Dositheus. These documents are very clear. The Eastern Orthodox Church, we are the one true church. There is all those outside of us who are not under the bishop and who do not adhere to the practices of the Eastern Orthodox Church. They're heretics, and their destination is hell. And the Roman Catholic Church said the same thing through many, 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 many centuries. It regarded the Greeks outside in the Orthodox Church as heretics and so on. And they were throwing barbs at each other. And then in the 1960s, Vatican II comes along, and all of a sudden it's, well, Eastern Orthodox, they're Christians as well, and the Protestants are our separated brethren. However, Rome still maintains that if you're separated, then the call is to come home to Mother Church. And so the idea being presented there is that um, the Roman Catholic Church is still saying, well, we are the one church, but we do want everyone to come back and come back to the fold and so on. Um, but what a lot of folks don't realize is that the late Pope Benedict XVI, who was former Cardinal Ratzinger, he also made the claim that no, the Roman Catholic Church is the only true church, and those outside of it are heretics and schismatic. So, to all my ecumenical friends, I'm going to put this video out. It'll be very interesting to see what you have to say about it, and it's also be very interesting to see what my Eastern Orthodox friends think about it. Um, that this cardinal is going to just say that no, we're the true church. The Roman Catholic Church is the one true church. So when my Roman Catholic friends say that, oh no, it's the Catholic Church. We are the Catholic Church. Not You don't have to add the word Roman. We are the Catholic Church. Well, this cardinal is going to make it very clear that the one true church is the Roman Catholic Church, the Mother Church, and so on. So instead of me putting the words out there, let's listen in to this cardinal here and hear what he has to say about this, and then I'll make some just some short comments afterwards. So let's take a listen.
First of all, there is only one church, and that is the Roman Catholic Church.
Did you hear that? Roman Catholic Church. All my Roman Catholic friends out there who keep telling me that when I say that the church is Catholic, that the true Church of Christ is the Catholic Church, not the Roman Catholic Church. They always tell me that, oh no, we are the Catholic Church, and the word Roman doesn't necessarily apply here. Well, that's not what we're hearing here by this cardinal. The one church is the Roman Catholic Church. Let's hear that again.
The Roman Catholic Church. That's one church, and that is the Roman Catholic Church. Everything else outside of that is simply a grouping of schismatics or heretics.
Outside of the Roman Catholic Church, what do you got? Heretics and Schismatics. So you folks in the Eastern Orthodox Church, you're schismatic. 1054, the Great Schism, you're the ones who left. Copts, you're schismatics. You're outside the church. You may have communion with them in terms of you may have discussions, you may be in dialogue, but you're still not in the Roman Catholic Church. So you'd be considered a schismatic, as would the Assyrian Church of the East, as would the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, and the heretics would be Muslims and no doubt Protestants and so on.
It has no value as church.
So Eastern Orthodox, you have no value as a church. And yet, some of the funniest things I've ever seen was when I've seen Roman Catholic apologists and Eastern Orthodox apologists go after or try to pick on or try to bully a Protestant apologist, and yet those two groups anathematize each other, which is very strange. They anathematize each other because they both claim to be the true church, as does the Coptic Church and the Assyrian Church of these. All of them are vying for the place of the true church.
So the whole approach is wrong. The Catholic Church is one. It is necessarily one in faith, one in discipline, one in worship. Those are its properties because of its nature that was given to it by Christ. So already the whole idea that we don't have Christian unity, we have plenty of Christian unity.
Do we? Do we? Really? I mean, the Roman Catholic Church has a lot of unity. I mean, with the City Vacanus and the Society of St. Pius, and we can go on and on and on about the various factions within the Roman Catholic Church, and just the whole issue with Pope Francis and telling a little boy that his atheist father was in heaven and blessing same-sex unions, and then with Pope Leo the 14th with LGBTQ members going to the Vatican, St. Peter's Basilica. That doesn't look like unity to me. Even Roman Catholic apologists are admitting that.
It's known as the Roman Catholic Church.
There it is again, folks. Remember, Roman Catholic Church. That's a particular, that is a designation for that church.
All right. What the Catholic Church wants to do is to draw back into its fold, convert to Catholicism those who have left it.
There you go. So it wants to convert, come back to Mother Church. So it wants to convert those who've left it. Well, who have left it? Well, they'll say the Protestants left it. They're the separated brethren, according to Vatican II. The Eastern Orthodox, they left in 1054 with the Great Schism. So the Eastern Orthodox claims Rome left, and Rome claims Constantinople, the Eastern Church, left. So which one is it? And then the Coptic Church would say that no, both West and East abandoned the faith at the Council of Chalcedon, and on the argument goes. On and on it goes. It's all about sola ecclesia, church alone.
The schismatics, the heretics, which was always the idea, and as a matter of fact, in the history of the church.
Okay, so that is it. And so, folks, all that to say that all this ecumenism is just a sleight of hand, pretending that we all get along, pretending that we're all together in this, and here you have someone, the cardinal within the Roman Catholic Church, saying, no, actually, no, the Roman Catholic is the one true church. But then my Eastern Orthodox friends say, no, the Eastern Orthodox Church is the true church. And then my Coptic friends say, no, they're the true church. And then, and again, on and on and on it goes. It's like that meme with all the different Spider-Mans pointing at each other saying I'm the real Spider-Man. No, I'm the real Spider-Man. No, I'm the real Spider-Man. So all of that to say, folks, that when I put it out there, and when my colleagues put it out there, that ecumenism is incompatible with the gospel, has nothing to do with the gospel, and people pretend to give it this flowery image that it's that we're all in this in the same boat. No, we're not. That the dividing line is the gospel. It's not the church. The dividing line is the gospel. If the church does not preach the gospel of grace, it's under the anathema of God, according to Galatians 1:6-9. And so this is why it shall always be the gospel first and foremost. Sola fide, faith alone; sola gratia, grace alone; solus Christus, Christ alone; on the authority of sola scriptura, scripture alone; to the glory of God, soli Deo gloria, to the glory of God alone. So folks, thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Just want to mention again my book, No King But Christ, The Collapse and Bankruptcy of Secular Worldviews. It is available now on Amazon. I'll put a link to this book in the description box, and it deals with how, as Christians, we live and how we should live in this contemporary society in which we live, dealing with various things like social justice and cultural Marxism, and on it goes. Again, remind you to subscribe to the channel if you've not done so already, to like the video, and to share the video as well. Thanks everyone for watching. Until next time, take care. God bless.